Right, so remember when I said not to push yourself for art fight and all that? Remember how I said there was no need to make it a challenge? So there's this fun saying that goes, do as I say, not as I do. Welcome back, fellow humans, and I'm sure you saw the title and the thumbnail with 24 hours in all caps. But in case you didn't, here's what's up. I've had an issue getting myself to do things, the things specifically being drawing. I've just hit this mental block where I just can't. So, me and my big brain determined that the best way to deal with this issue was to force myself to sit at my desk for a whole entire 24 hours and draw. Specifically, working on Art Fight. Wouldn't hurt to get that battle ratio a little higher, huh? Surely this can't go wrong! Oh, and have I mentioned I've never stayed up a full 24 hours before? I know a lot of people in my age bracket have. I am not an infant. I have just had no reason to. So I haven't. Until now. This has been a very large video to work on, and I have a feeling that the editing for this is going to be the worst. So if you could take a stroll on down below and hit that like and subscribe button for me, that would be so wondrous. Only 3.4% of my viewers are subscribed, and it would be so cool and awesome if maybe we could hit 2,000 subscribers. Anyways, all of that YouTuber stuff out of the way, let's get into it. Preparing for this challenge was, to me, like signing a contract that I didn't understand the terms for. I had yet to face any of the consequences and could only think of the fun things ahead of me. A better comparison would be like taking student loans, which is a little too real for me right now. Did I mention that subscribe? So I took the ship on a detour to my local grocery store for some snacks. Grabbed Sour Patch Kids watermelon gummies, yes they are good, Nerds gummy clusters, 3 packs of mint gum, and a strawberry Monster energy drink. I don't have to justify my choices to anybody, they were delicious. I then made a slideshow of all the characters I wanted to draw. Some of these were revenges, others were artists I'd found online, others I found randomly through some of Art Fight's helpful character finding features. I tried to be reasonable with the amount of characters, not wanting to put too many on the slideshow just in case I overwhelmed myself, but not too few. I added some small ideas for poses as well. Usually I get sucked into Pinterest for an hour trying to find something good, but this time was banger after banger. It was great. With my slideshow complete, I was just about ready to go. The only thing I had left was rules, right? Because what is a challenge without some, like, basic groundwork, right? Or, like, not exactly rules. Some of them are, like, you know, not rules. But, like... oh my god. Can you tell I just woke up? Because I did. I usually sleep until, like, 11. These aren't going in any specific order, but basically... right? I'm gonna check in with you all using Streamlabs every, like, 2 hours. I have an alarm set for every 2 hours, so that way I don't forget, right? I just pop in here, record, okay? I'm going to stay in a VC that I have with some friends for all 24 hours, just so my time can be checked. I'm allowed to talk to people. I feel like that's... you know, that's just basic human stuff. I have snacks, but I'm not going to allow myself to eat them until, I don't know, let's give it to, like, let's try till 2? Except for the 1 pack of gum that I caved and opened yesterday night. Like, I feel like basic, you know, human decency is fair, okay? And then later tonight, probably during, like, the early hours of the morning, I'll be doing my laundry. Because while this challenge is supposed to take the entire day, it's also my laundry day, and laundry waits for no one, and I'm not going to wait to do that tomorrow because all my comfortable sweatpants are in there and I want to wear them. Hearts and sparkle emojis. Like, basically, I am stuck in my room for this whole time. And that's it. And that's it. And so, I'm gonna do some stretches really quick. Just so I'm, like, really ready. Just baseline stuff, okay? Don't get too attached to these rules. You see this list? Yeah, I only followed half of them. I thought I'd treat myself, do a little self-care, and then proceeded to ignore all of it. I'm pretty sure I forgot to eat a meal, actually. I don't even remember which meal I forgot to eat, which is telling. But, now that I'm ready, I think it's time. Welcome to 10 a.m. Not much to say at this point. I was, to be honest, kind of nervous starting the challenge. I wasn't sure how much I'd be able to get done, or if I'd burn out, or hell, maybe even fall asleep halfway through, which would be a major waste of time for everyone involved. However, at this point in the challenge, I was full of energy and ready to go. So I shook off my nerves and got started on my first slide. This attack is a revenge for user Starby on her character Holly. I thought she was super pretty, so of course I had to draw her. Before I knew it, the drawing was done, and I immediately dove into the second one. But before we get there, let's have a little checkup. Okay, well, it is noon right now, which means it's been 2 hours and I finished one drawing. I feel like I could have finished it faster. I don't even know what the issue was, dude. I think the pose is just too static, and so, like, I was drawing it and it was just, I really didn't like it. I think I like it a lot more now, but, there she is. I'm probably gonna upload all of them, like, all my drawings in bulk once I'm done. But, yeah, so, I've eaten 2 pieces of gum, and really that's about it. That's all the update I have. I don't know, I'm feeling good. Now that I've gotten this drawing out of the way, I'm kind of warmed up, and I'm on to my second one. Once I'd gotten warmed up, I started to get in the zone. The sketch for this one took a bit, but once I'd gotten it looking about right, I got really into the coloring and rendering. This drawing is a revenge attack on Cryan Cryptid for their character Darmy. One thing I love doing is reading a character's backstory and general description, and making a piece based off that. Not a required thing, obviously, but I feel like it helps differentiate pieces from each other and tends to look very cool. For this character, I found out she had, if I'm remembering correctly, killed someone with a box cutter, so I thought it'd be fun to implement that. At some point between 12 and 2, my friend Stan had also joined. I will warn, it took me a while to realize his audio wasn't exactly audible on recording, but, well, the 2 p.m. check was certainly something. Speaking of, I don't need to explain myself to anyone. I don't need to explain myself to anyone. Because that's just what you refer to people as. I don't know. My mom says it all. What is the peanut? Oh. Oh, there we go. Any source of heckling. Oh, well, your commentary is welcome. Okay, I guess that was, like, an incorrect way to... Whatever. What freaking ever, dude. What freaking ever. Okay. Oh, I just realized that it's not picking up your voice. Hold on. Whatever, man. Okay.
Stan was never real. You referenced him in several of your videos, and he's not real.
Yeah. Wait, imagine, dude.
People
yeah, I sent everyone to your account. I sent everyone to your account on that one YouTube short, and come to find out, it's just not a guy, not even a real guy. Okay, my friends. It's 2. I'm a couple minutes late for, because I was hungry, but also because somebody decided to have an argument with me, whatever.
Oh yeah, because I'm over it.
Okay.
You're horrible. You're horrible, you are.
Yeah. Alright, pal. And so I drew this character in this pose, and it looks like this, and I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I think is next, okay, next is these 2 characters, and I'm pretty excited. So I'll see you guys.
Put the Yuri in a situation.
Put the Yuri in a situation. I'll see you guys in 2 more hours. You have anything you want to say, Stan? Oh, this is Stan, by the way.
Hello, Red Space Girl has me locked in the basement.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Psh, ignore all of that basement stuff. I don't know what he could possibly be talking about. Anyways, I did, in fact, put the Yuri in a situation. Look at them. So, situation full. Well, they're a sketch right now, so you can't really see the full situation. Anyways, these characters are Iomona and Cat, created by Edgehog. I think I found one of them on the randomizer, read up a bit, and decided I could not separate them. They didn't have set outfits specifically, so I was given the option to choose outfits. I am very bad at this, even in real life. IRL, I have safe combinations like jeans, black shirt, sweater. Always looks relatively nice, always comfortable. With characters, though, especially when I'm not given a specific aesthetic, I tend to struggle. However, their description said sometime in the early 2000s, so I plugged that into Pinterest and found something that fit. Welcome back. It is now 4 o'clock. Stan, say hi.
Oh my god, help!
Okay. Okay. No, Stan is perfectly fine. Look at him, he's smiling. So big. Right, Stan? Right.
God,
Right.
please help me! Help me, please!
Help him come up with inspiration for what to draw. Because that's the issue. That's the issue.
No, I'm not being fed.
But, yeah, so it's 4 o'clock, and I've been drawing for 6 hours now, and actually, I feel, like, surprisingly productive today, probably because I haven't spent my entire day reading fanfiction, and instead have spent said day drawing. I haven't finished yet, but I'm, like, on the coloring stage, and it's looking pretty good so far. So, yeah. You got anything? Anything, pal?
Yeah, if Red wasn't doing this, she'd be reading, what is it? Fam?
Shut up.
Fiction.
Shut up.
This
Shut
is
up.
Truly a godsend.
So, that was actually uncalled for. Good freaking bye. I'll be back in an hour. 2 hours. He's such an I hope he knows that. I'm gonna get him one day. Frankly, no words. Actually, like, seriously, no words. I said all I had to say on this piece. I'm really happy with how the rendering turned out, along with the pose. I love Yuri, 100 emoji. Next up was the one I was most nervous about, the Spider-Man mass attack. Now, I'm not fully sure if I'd consider it a mass attack. I mean, it's only 4 characters, which isn't the 20 that I usually see people doing for quote-unquote mass attacks. Either way, I only got through the sketch before I was due for my next checkup. Okay, we're back. It is almost 6 o'clock. My alarm should go off any second now. So I figured I'd check in. Okay, so I finished this drawing and I really like how it looked. I even did some shading. And they look so cute. And then I started on my Spider-Man mass attack. Woot, woot. There's my alarm. I hate that you know how that alarm sounds. I'm just saying. And so, yeah, these are the spider sonas that I'm gonna put in. I really regret doing this pose, dude. The foreshortening on hands, are you serious? Why did I?
Because you kind of have to draw like little sausages or just circles, but then it's so hard to translate that into
I don't know
style.
why I thought that was a good idea, but no, it's too late because I've already started it and I've spent like 40 minutes on the sketch alone, and so I might as well. But I think if I end up having more issues, I can always move to the next one, which looks pretty cool as well. Honestly, with the rate I'm going, I do feel like I'm gonna get a lot more done than I thought I would. So, whether that's good or bad, I guess we'll see. Anything to say to the audience, Stan? If you're about to talk about being locked in the basement, Stan, we talked about this. No, you're not. You're not stuck. Yeah, you're not stuck in the dungeon, are you? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're having a great time.
I'm not in the hull of the ship. I promise. And Red is treating me so nice. And I'm being fed, and I'm not being poked by tasers.
Are you thirsty, Stan? Are you thirsty?
No, please, not a...
Come on.
Please.
Yeah, I have a little cup just for you. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in 2 hours. As I'm writing this, I'm wondering how much longer we can go with the locking people in the dungeon bit before people actually start to worry that I have a dungeon. Again, I do want to apologize for the audio issues. I typically have audio issues when screwing with OBS, ones that I really need to work on fixing. I'll figure it out one day, okay? Before I forget, I should credit the artists who made these spider sonas. On the left, we have Geiger by Confetti Devil. On the right is Silent Spider by UFO Sprout. On the top middle is Spider Chomp by Sturmist. And on the bottom middle is Web Drifter by PH Dreamy. If my memory serves me correctly, I found these by randomizing as well. I think originally I was randomizing the superhero tag, but then found a spider sona and had a fantastic idea. I'm pretty sure I showed it in the slideshow, but I'm using a reference from what I assume is a photo shoot from the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies or something. Either way, highly enjoyable. I really love these sonas, and I think they're so cute. It makes me want to make my own. Okay, my little friends. No, that was bad. Okay, what's up, gamers? I'm not listening to you, actually. What's up, gamers? We're back. It's 8 p.m. I was locked in earlier. Now, though, I'm like, maybe I won't finish as many as I thought I would. But we'll see. We'll see where the night takes me. Still working.
We're only 8 hours into.
That's like what? Hold on. Let's do some quick math. Like a third of the way through. But the spiders are taking a lot longer than I thought they would, which is fine. We'll get there in time. I don't have an update picture because frankly I just don't feel like doing that. But that's all I got. You got anything to say, Stan?
Yeah, I have since been let out of the hull. I now have free range, but I have to wear a ball and chain on my ankle.
It's really funny watching him. It's like having like a little jester. Yeah. Jangling the balls and such.
Sometimes the gravity turns off and then I'm just floating with a ball and chain, and sometimes it hits me in the head and then I get concussed.
And then I giggle a little bit.
I wouldn't know because I was concussed.
It's really funny to watch though. Anyways, we will see you in 2 hours. Chugging onwards, while I wasn't starting to get tired, given I usually go to bed sometime around 2 a.m., great sleep schedule, I know, I was starting to get bored. However, Stan and I had been making our way through some shows. When he joined VC, originally I was finishing up Nerdy Prudes Must Die, the Star Kids musical. Then Stan started talking about Black Friday, one of the other musicals in the trilogy, and so I decided to watch that with him as well. Then I was like, oh dude, have you seen Cinderella's Castle? Which is another Star Kid musical. And he was like, no. And so I was like, we have to watch it. Genuinely can't remember if we talked about it in the recording at all, but oh, it was fire. I've watched it like 3 times now. I fully recommend watching any and all of those musicals. There is a bit of crude humor if that's not your thing, but God, look at those puppets. Just look at them. Oh my gosh. But good times always come to an end, and my dear comrade was starting to get sleepy. And it is currently, if we check the clock, 9:25 p.m. But, well, it's been fun, Stan.
It's my execution.
It's been real. It's been real, brother.
No,
It's been real.
Red. You don't have to kill me. You don't have to do this, please. Please. I promise I'm not the imposter, Red.
No, Stan. Stan. It's been real, but we can't keep your kind around.
Don't eject me, Red. Please.
Yeah, I know you open like half of your body like unhinges, and like you have all those spiky teeth and that big tongue. Yeah, I saw you do it to Yellow. But before you go, Stan, before you go, please tell everyone your socials and where they can follow you.
No.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on.
I'm gonna plug my TikTok.
Plug your TikTok.
I actually don't know my TikTok name. Hang on, let me
I barely use TikTok, so if you want to follow me on TikTok, actually just follow Stan.
No, I'm
His
not.
art
That's
is
such a lie.
fire, okay? Stan is fire. On fire, that's how we're ejecting you.
What? No, wait, I thought I was just going into the void of space. What do you mean?
Well, there's the lava pool execution. We could do that. That would work.
No, but that's
that would be on
Apollo.
brand.
We're on a spaceship.
Oh, fine. Okay. But
God,
first
keep
give me
more
your
accurate.
TikTok, whatever.
So it's start slinger, right? So it's st.art.slinger. Crazy name. When did I give myself a username? What does that mean? Yeah, it's that.
All right. Well,
Here I go.
and then
Space.
And then I hit the button, and now you're gone. Actually, people in space that are dying don't make noise because you can't make noise in space.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna scream.
Okay. Oh man, that is a good scream. You'd be really good in a horror movie, I'm just saying. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in 30 minutes, and Stan, I'll see you in like 8, or however long you sleep. Well, actually, you probably won't hop in a call the moment you wake up. I'll see you another day.
I might say hello.
Oh, that would be funny. That would be funny. So Stan went to bed, and I went to draw. Big surprise there. It was weird, but I figured I could live without him. I should probably preface the Among Us thing. I know it's been coming back lately, but frankly, I've been doing this for years. Truth Nuke, my username comes from my obsession with Among Us when I made the account in 2021. The more you know, right? I have running bits where I'll just talk about Among Us or, God forbid, the Among Us potion from the dark web. And supposedly, when you drink the Among Us potion, you turn into the imposter from Among Us. I do have that soundbite memorized, and I do think something is wrong with me. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk about Among Us, though, so let's get to... Okay, it is a few minutes after 10, and I guess my alarm didn't go off, but that's okay. That's okay. I have my spider people done. There was something that I wanted to add, and now I can't remember what I wanted to add, and so I'm just sat here like, but I like how it turned out. There was a lot of foreshortening with hands, which I think I said in the last one, or one of the last few, was an issue. But, you know, not bad. Kind of enjoying it. And this next one, voice crack, should be a little bit easier. So I'm gonna get to it, get to work, and I'll see you guys in 2 more hours. Where's my recording button? Yep. See ya. The halfway point. This next character is Saturn by Bexy the Bookworm. I think I watched a little bit of YouTube and then hunkered down checking on some music. Honestly, not much to say right now, as again, nothing crazy was happening. I was snacking on gummies, which I did manage to make last a good while. I think it was just the watermelon gummies at this point. And then, when I finished those, I moved on to the gum. I like having something to chew on. I feel like that, mixed with the sharp taste of the gum, it was peppermint, helped keep me awake a good majority of the night. Finally, it was about time for my midnight check-in. Now, I do share a space with other people, so I was doing my very best to be quiet for the recording, so if you notice the audio getting a little quieter, that'd be why.
Hey, I can tell by what you're saying, but...
Clock strikes 12. Midnight arrives.
Welcome back everyone. It is now midnight. I am relatively awake, so I'm having a pretty good time. And here is the drawing I made. It's, pretty simple, so it really took me less than an hour, I'm pretty sure. Now I'm working on these two. Oh my gosh, when I saw these designs on Artfight, because I was just going through the superhero tag and pulling up random ones, and I saw I think I saw him first, and I was like, hello? Holy peak. And then there's some sort of Yowie or something, and I was like, I gotta get in on this. And so I'm drawing those two, and I'm in the line art phase right now, and it's looking really good. So I will see you guys in 2 more hours. I actually do feel relatively awake though. We'll see how much that changes. Yup. Forgot to mention something. I started the next piece. I knew I was missing something. For those wondering, the character on the left is Mirage by The Lovely Bee, and the one on the right is Salvador by _GhostPrince_. Did I mention I love superheroes? Because I do! Also, here's another instance where I read a bit on their backgrounds. There are so many characters that I've seen on here that I would genuinely read a book or watch a show or a movie about, or consume any sort of media on them. Just looking at the references, I was super intrigued. Really cool. 10 out of 10. Okay, it is 2 a.m. and I'm trying to be quiet, but I am on the tail end of finishing this drawing, and I think, honestly, probably after I finish the drawing, I'm gonna try my monster. So I might record that, honestly. I don't drink energy drinks often. We'll see. Anyways, see you guys then.
A few moments later.
It's been literally 17 minutes. This is the finished drawing of these two. Alright, hello princess. I got Ultra Strawberry Dreams because I really like pink flavored and strawberry flavored drinks. Please don't okay. And so, at 2:17 a.m., I began my energy drink. Before I get on my tangent, this is Sunny, created by Zinglezorp. That is such a fun name, I love that. I do not drink energy drinks often, at all. I think this is the 5th one I've had, ever, in my entire life. Energy drinks and I do not typically mix, I've realized, through trial and error. It always felt like they did more harm than good, especially when I was in school. I think part of it has to do with the fact that, okay, if you put like food or a drink in front of me, tell me to eat it, and then look away, by the time you look back, it'll be gone. I always feel bad when I go out for food because I'll keep finishing my drink and the waiter will be like, "Do you want more of that?" And I don't want to make them do extra work, especially when I do the exact same thing like every 10 minutes. All that to say, for the 4 prior energy drinks, I probably drank all of them a little too quickly. They take a while to kick in, and then I just feel too awake, you know? Like, I'm too aware of everyone else's pencils on the paper to actually write the math equation myself. And then I start to, like, shake, and my heart rate speeds up, and then I just get really, really tired. Stan's own recommendation for energy drinks during all-nighters was to chug the whole thing in the early hours. I did not feel like giving myself a heart attack, so I simply took my time. Given I was distracted by drawing anyways, this wasn't terribly hard. Speaking of taking my time, 4 a.m. That was a bad segue. That was really bad. Welcome, everyone, to 4 a.m. We've actually passed the witching hour just now. Let's go. The Among Us imposter from the wet potion on the dark web didn't get me, so, you know, that's pretty nice. Almost done with my monster. I'm actually surprised I didn't finish it already. It is really good. So that's, you know, pretty cool. About halfway through my Nerds gummy clusters, which I started about the time I started drinking my Monster Energy drink. And somehow, despite the fact that I've been drinking said Monster Energy drink for the last few hours, I am still tired. But that is probably par for the course. I think that was the last gulp. You know, Stan said, like, he was giving me advice. He's like, oh, if you have any sort of, like, ADHD, you have to chug the whole energy drink at about midnight. I was like, cool, and I did nothing with that information. But, you get what I mean. This is really good, though. Oh, yeah. Finish this drawing as well. I've gotten a lot done. I'm really proud of myself. My old ancient bones are popping back into place. Okay. I can make it 6 more hours. I can do this. At some point, I'm gonna start on the next pack of gum, probably after I finish the gummy clusters. I need to drink water, though. Anyways, see ya. If you couldn't tell, I was starting to get tired. Capital all letters. This is a revenge on Rypixel's character, Leo, by the way. As I worked, though, I felt my eyelids growing heavier. I stared wistfully at my bed, ready and excited to hop in it and fall asleep. But I knew I had to lock the freak in and finish strong. 6 more hours, I told myself. Just 6 more hours. During these early morning hours, I started, dare I say, losing it. Therefore, the filming got a little hectic, so please enjoy my crazed ramblings instead of this put-together voiceover. Hello, I'm back a little bit early, because it is 5 a.m., right? And I'm just sat here. I can't eat any more of my Nerds gummy clusters, even though I just want to finish the bag. And, oh my god, there's 8 servings per container? What? That's 8? That's supposed to feed 8 people? Are you serious? Okay. But I finished my energy drink, and somehow I have yet to get a boost of energy. What use was that? Brother! Okay, and so I'm sat here like, oh my god, I need to finish my drawing, and then I'm like, I don't want to, and it's like, what else do you have to do? You can't go to bed. So anyways, I'm just chewing gum, hoping that helps. because I know that chewing on something is definitely more likely to keep me awake, or maybe like rambling. You guys want to listen to like, oh god, when is this? 5 more hours. How do I make time go faster? I love drawing, but I kind of want to be done. See, like, as I'm drawing, I'm also like, oh, what if I just draw my own characters? But girl, like, I could draw my own characters with someone else's characters, right? But that still requires me to have drawn other people's characters and not just my own, you know? I get it. Like, a girl can be selfish, just not right now. You have a whole challenge lined up, and if you don't freaking finish it, dude, imagine I fall asleep at my iPad. My parents come in, hey, can you do the O? And I'm just there drooling all over my drawing program. Also, side note, the laundry, you know how I said I'd make an exception, like, oh yeah, but I have to do my laundry, like, the laundry doesn't wait for anybody. Yes, so I lied. It is waiting for me. And I will probably do it tomorrow, because I am out of comfortable sweatpants. And I don't want to wear my jeans when I don't have to go anywhere. You know, this has been an enlightening little talk session. I'm so glad I have you guys to talk to. I mean, like, Stan's out floating in space, and Nat's down in the editor dungeon, so it's just you and me. And this big clock that I just keep over here. I've kind of also, over the last few hours, been like coming to terms with the fact that I'm definitely gonna edit this myself. I would feel so bad texting Nat and being like, hey, so all the information or all the stuff's in the drive, and she's like, oh, okay, goes to check it. It's like 7 million hours worth of little recording. I mean, the recordings so far have been like about a minute or two, you know, per, right? And so it's not that bad. The question is, how am I gonna split it up exactly? Which we'll see. Starting. What's that one? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? That's what I'm feeling right now. 'Cause like, oh yeah, this is such a fun video idea. I see no problems whatsoever. Okay, girl. Okay. People wake up at this time. Are you f***ing serious? The sun is going to rise in like an hour. One time I got like 5 hours of sleep, right? For whatever reason. And my friend was like, oh, you could have this energy drink. I think it was because I helped her with homework or something, and she was like, I owe you. And I'm like, oh, you don't have to. She's like, yes, I do. Sir, if you're watching, Pookie, this is about you. And so then I was like, I think I was really into some fandom or other at the time. And I don't remember, I think it was still just Roll With It, maybe. And so I spent like half the night, this is while I was in school, obviously, but I spent half the night like reading fan fiction. And then I wake up and I'm tired, obviously. You know, only 5 hours of sleep, which for most like average people is kind of like not a good amount of sleep, right? But also like plenty of people can function off that. I cannot. So I get to school, and so she gives me the drink. I'm like, okay, cool. So I drank the whole thing, and so I think I had a math quiz or something too. I was in calculus, right? And so I'm like, okay, yeah, awesome. And so I chugged the energy drink. Like, not even on purpose, it was just pretty much, it felt like, as the person who drank it all, I looked at it, looked away, looked back, it was all in my tummy, okay? And so I drink it, and then give it a few hours, all I did was shake. Like, it was the type of, like, awake where you feel too awake. You know, like, I can hear colors. Except not exactly, but sort of. You know what I mean? You see as, like, the little clock just click, 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 click. I miss Stan. Why'd I have to throw him out of the airlock? Like, I know he was the imposter, like, sus among us, but he's just an innocent guy. Like, an innocent imposter. Like, he just has to kill people. He was so hungry. Right, so you're like, oh my god, it's only been 10 minutes. Stop checking in, you actual idiot. And, like, I get it, bro. But I just wanted to point out the fact that I turned around and looked out the window. And, like, did a double take because I was like, are those eyes? And then I, like, look back. No, dumb ass. It's the light coming through the trees because it's f***ing morning. Dude. There is no way. Anyways. Stop, Bruce Court! Stop! Happy 6 a.m. Woot woot. Here's the drawing I literally just finished. So now I just need to decide what my final drawing or two drawings are gonna be. Okay, I've made the decision of doing Jody. Okay, because after looking at the references, I found out, oh my god, it's light outside. Hello, sun. But I found out this character is a drummer, and I was like, that's really cool. So I'm using a pose reference of drummer. I cannot draw the drums, so we're gonna see how this is gonna go. Oh, and the big glasses. Aww. Oh, so cute. Where did that even come from? And she's got the little mole on her lip, too. What a cutie patootie. And this cutie patootie was made by DXXK. Her name's Jolynn. Honestly, really happy with how the drums turned out on this. As I said, I mostly prefer to draw people, so I was nervous, but they look fine. Now, please enjoy my idiotic, sleep-deprived rambling as I draw. Okay, it is 7 in the morning. The sun is shining. The roosters are crowing. And honestly, like, okay, I feel like earlier parts of the night were worse, right? Like right now, I feel like easy street, you know? I'm probably gonna do like an hourly check-in. I didn't catch this on video, because of course I didn't, but Stan popped in a couple minutes ago to say hi. And we have this bit that we've been doing where we're just back and forth. You know that one freaking audio that got popular and it was like, play this and if you feel unsafe in your Uber. And it's like, darling, guess who's home from jail? And so basically we just do that back and forth to each other, right? Like when the call goes quiet, or one of us has gone off to use the bathroom or something and we get back, right? And so I'm just sitting there in absolute silence working on my drawing. And then out of nowhere, darling! Literally almost peed myself. It was so bad. I, like, almost cried. Like, as I go through the night, the sleep, like, not having any sleep gets slightly more manageable, which is nice. Oh, there's a mole on her nose I didn't notice. No! I must give you that. Yeah, that's very important. Like, the OG color palette is fantastic, and obviously I color pick, so the color palette itself hasn't changed at all. It just looks so pretty. It's so pretty. This character's really pretty. Can I, like, how do drums work? Like, not in a, like, okay, I know how drums work, but, like, does it matter what color of the little top part I give it? I doubt it, right? I don't know, now I kind of understand why my friend... So me and my friend, we would just kind of hang out together at school, you know, as friends typically do. And, like, almost every day, right, this kid would come in and he'd be like, he goes by Cat online, so that's the name I'm gonna be using. He'd be like, hey, guess what I did? And I'd be like, oh my god, how late did you stay up? And he's like, I only got 3 hours of sleep. And I'd be like, why? Right? But, like, now that I've actually, you know, tried not getting sleep, it's really not that bad. Not getting or losing a little bit of sleep never hurt anyone. Like right now, I've been up since 9 p.m. yesterday and drawing since, 9 a.m. yesterday and drawing since 10 a.m. I think closer to 8 a.m. Whatever. But, and honestly, like, I feel fine. Okay, 8 a.m. I have 2 hours left, and I got her done. So cute, so cute. I cannot wait to be done. I'm on my last drawing right now. Yeah, I will record if there's anything else before then. Till then. Finally, I made it to the home stretch. For the last piece, I drew Rapace, who belongs to Aki_6464. I don't know why I thought foreshortening was a good idea, especially at 8 a.m. when I hadn't slept, but I did it anyways. It is currently 9:03 a.m. and I am on my last drawing before I die. Stan, what do you have to say?
Yeah, we could. Well, we actually, I woke up and I clawed my way back onto the ship, and I've started an uprising, and that's why Red is gonna die, because I've staged a coup and we're all gonna jump Red's finger.
Okay, and the coup is in like an hour-ish? Like a little less?
Yeah, you have time.
Okay, I have time. I can work with this.
Yeah. What does any of this mean, bro?
Joe Mama.
Shut up.
40 minutes.
You're so excited. to go
I
to sleep.
am. If I'm able to fall asleep, I will be happy. What's the weather look like? Maybe it'll start like it'll get dark and start raining. No. It's sunny all day. That's cute. Real cute. Real funny, guys. I'm going to kill the weather, methinks.
'Cause I'm gonna be the #1 hero.
I'm gonna be the #1 hero!
I'm gonna be the #1 hero.
Am I actually gonna be the number one hero, Stan? Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about the thing again. But like, are you- No, but like, are you actually sure that I'm not gonna be the number one hero?
Yes, I'm sure. Shut the f up.
No, 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 that's fine. No, that's fine. I'm fine. That's fine.
Yeah, dude.
Please tell me it picked that up. Please.
No.
No! Are you serious?
Yeah, what? I looked. Dumb.
That's...
That's fine.
I'm fine. Okay. New bit unlocked.
Just up with the gun. Yeah.
Anytime I get bullied. So pretty much every single goal.
What is happening? Why are you
Oh my
doing this?
god.
Hang on.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, is it just me or is Discord not making any noises?
What's happening? What are
Red,
you
I think
doing?
hilarious.
Red has been awake for 5 hours and is doing a drawing challenge. That's it.
Why are you recording this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Sorry.
God. No, you can record. I was just confused.
Dude, I'm a YouTuber now. I do things for clout.
You're recording yourself staying awake for 24 hours to draw?
Essentially, like,
Specifically for art fight.
Yeah. Because Art Fight's getting a
There's
lot of
something
views right
wrong
now.
with you.
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
It's all content, not
Yeah, knock.
I
content.
already said there's something wrong with you. You don't have to say it again. Hey, Red Space Girl recording. It's me, Knock Knock to Megan Corbin.
Hey,
I'm
Red
here
Space
to tell you
fam.
that you should. Huh?
I said, hey, Red Space fam. Like, Darman fan. Wait,
Red Space.
fans.
That's what. Don't call your viewers. That.
Hey, Darman fans.
Call them the little sussy imposters. That's what you should ask.
Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better.
No, call them. You should not call them either of these things. Actually.
I got one.
You should
Hi,
call
my
them
little
the Knock
sussy
Knock Corbin fan
bakas.
club.
No, you should call
No,
them
not
the
the
Red
Megan Corbin fan club.
The Redlings. We are the Redlings.
Please feed us.
Red Space Girl.
Do you think I'm scared of you?
Yes.
Pull them out.
Okay, pal. Okay.
For sure, no. No, for sure.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so scared of you, man. I'm so
terrifying.
scared. Yeah, you put me in a headlock, but I'm... Look, man, I'm not going to flail around when we are in a public space. That's
your
like
own problem.
basic public decency 101.
Boo! Boo! Flail around, bro. Start flailing.
I don't want to hit anyone. I got long arms. You do not have to deal with
my
that.
God. I
Red's
know,
got
which is why
Red's
I
got
get to
those
put you
longer
in.
arms that are used for witch
Not everything I'm saying.
That was half of what you said about me. Is how small a shirt and tiny I was.
Well, am I wrong?
I'm 5'2".
Oh, man, that's so big.
It's not that small.
No, you're quite tall. It's okay, buddy.
Thank you.
Stan, you're saying that as someone who's 5'0". Don't.
We don't know that. And we never
Yeah,
will.
because you told me your height and I put it on a chart to compare with everyone. I have 1 more minute. Oh, and then I'm free. Alright, it's been... YouTube,
So
it's
long?
been real. It's been real. Real
You
bad.
gotta do an outro.
Okay.
Oh, you did
Oh.
it!
Yay! Woohoo! Happy New Year, guys! Oh my gosh, I'm turning my iPad off! And I'm bashing my head!
Woke's in the chat.
Woke! The woke left! The woke
The
left
woke
is
actually never
congratulating
got
me.
here.
Yeah, the woke isn't
No,
really
you
in the
never-
room, but it's like close enough.
Guys, we gotta sing Five Nights at Freddy's. So this is an outro. No.
It's been so long! Okay.
Of your mother.
Your mother. Time for me to at least attempt to go to bed. And probably eat food. Goodbye, Stan. Goodbye. And there it was. 10 a.m. I'd made it. With 11 separate drawings surrounded by my two biggest haters, I'd stayed up 24 hours drawing. I bet you think I went to bed, and you'd be wrong. I'm very sensitive to light, especially when trying to fall asleep, so even if I laid in my bed for another 24 hours, if it was still light out for those full 24 hours, I would not have fallen asleep. Meaning, I stayed up for an extra 12 hours before I crashed for real. In that time, I did not stop drawing, and instead cooked so hard on an idea that I plan on telling you guys about another day. For now, well, I think it's about time to rest on my laurels. And that's all, folks. Now, look, I don't care if you liked the video or liked my art, but I need everyone to help me with this. My friend Stan's art fight is linked in the description along with his TikTok. I need you to follow him, okay? When I was getting a lot of notifications on Artfight and was freaking out, he just laughed at me, and I need to get him back. We need to kill him, guys. Kill him dead. Along with that, my dear editor Nat escaped the dungeon, for now, but I still plan on leaving her information in the description. She does super good work. She edited my last 2 videos and is super cool, so yeah, check her out. Otherwise, I got nothing else. Like, subscribe, tell me about your favorite color in the comments. I don't know. I'm going to bed. Transmission. Oh.